This is the Western Wilds, a huge area stretching acres and acres as far as the eye can see. For years, this land remained untouched and largely unexplored. But today, we're set to change that. This land has forever been thought to be hard to survive on. With the nearest town hours away, nobody has even really tried to live here, until now. I'm that crazy farmer who's decided to purchase some of this affordable land and figure out if we're able to start a farm out here. It's the first step towards creating any sort of livable environment out here, and it's going to be a challenge, but I think we're up for it. Let's see. And now the smoothest transition on YouTube, you won't find a better one. Guys, welcome to the first episode of the Western Wilds here on The Herd. And today we're going to do this a little differently. We are going to start a farm out here in the middle of nowhere. Everybody told us not to. We ignored everybody because we know more than everybody else. Well, at least that's what we think. But it's going to be a challenge. We both know that. And what is going to happen today is we are going to plow our field. I just want to get some dimensions down. How much field we actually have, or how much land we actually have. And we will also be able to plant our own grass so that we can do some things like fertilizing it and things of that nature. So we are first going to start by figuring out exactly where we own. Now I'm going to take you on this ride because I want you to see exactly how much we bought first. We bought 2 squares on the map, and we hope that we're going to be able to grow into more. I know that no neighbors are going to be out here, so we're not going to exactly have to fight for land, but at the same time, we have to be able to grow our farming operation to the size and to the financial size that we're able to buy more land, that we're able to get more cows, things of that nature. But that is way ahead of schedule. What we want to do right now is just plow this field, get everything good, get the grass and the ground good because it hasn't been touched in years. And then after we get that done, then we will be able to think a little bit about some cows. So for the first couple months, it's going to be hard for us. We are going to have to drive a long time to get supplies. Now, yeah, we're going slow, but it looks a lot slower after a time lapse, doesn't it? We're going 8 miles an hour through this field, and if you take a look up here on the right, this is where we will be staying. This is our trailer. It's just got a little bit of spots for storage, things like that. And it's nice because we're close to the shop, and the shop, you're thinking, why is there a shop way out here? I don't know. I'm thinking that too, but I'm glad it's there. And now 4 o'clock in the field, and if you take a look to the left of my tractor, you'll notice that we've still got a lot to go. And it's also raining, so that adds to the fun and excitement of today. But look, we're going to continue doing this just a little bit longer today, and then we are going to pick it up tomorrow. In the beginning stages of this, I think that I'm gonna put a couple days together into one episode. That way we can move this thing along a little faster. So 6 o'clock hour, and we've got a small plow, a large field, and a decent sized tractor, and all of that added up together means that we are still in this field plowing. That means it's going to be a long day of work today. It's going to be a long morning of work tomorrow. So let's get back to it, and we will fast forward to tomorrow. And now next day, and we have been out here since 7 this morning. We are now about done, 10:45, and we have got more work to do. We are going to have to roll all of these stones. Like I said, this land hasn't been touched in a very long time, and it has gotten some very bad ground. So we're going to have to plow it all up and make sure that everything is good so that we can start growing some things here, because it's not even confirmed that we can do that yet. Now over here at Clever Motors, and I'm really thankful that this is so close to our farm. It makes things a lot easier and a lot faster for us to get things done. But we have leased a roller. We are not going to need to buy a roller, I don't think, although that might be a dumb decision to lease it and not buy it right now. But we do not have a ton of money to do that, so we're gonna have to lease it. I know we're probably going to use it again in these fields, but either way, let's get this all rolled up, let's get all the rocks pushed into the ground, and let's make this field at least good enough to be seeded. Now, I'm very thankful, as I'm only a quarter away around the first lap, that this thing is so wide. I'm very happy with that, and honestly, I can't wait to buy a bigger plow as we can afford it, but we first need a bigger tractor, and that's always a problem because monies. But either way, we are going to make sure that we take good care of this land over here, because this is going to be our main farmland over here. Don't think we're going to crop most of it. We might crop some of it just to make some money, but this is where all of our barns and our animals are going to be kept, things like that. So we're going to be driving tractors around quite a bit. We want to get those rocks in the ground so that we don't damage our tractors or our equipment. Now, a big jump in time, because we have just been doing circles all day long. It is a few minutes to 4 o'clock, and of course it's raining. Why wouldn't it be? But we are about done with this, and that's where we're going to leave this one for the day. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the new series. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today, and I'll catch you in the next one.